Hi everyone, welcome back. It's week 7 of the Inner Discovery Project, and so far we've done so much. Last week was all about owning your power and really stepping into your power. And for me, that was a huge turning point for me in this project that we've been working on together. And for me, last week I started the workbook of A Course in Miracles, and I started up again the Kirtan Kriya meditation, which I also have a video for, which I'll leave in the description box below, that I did last year around this time, and it has been proven to be very powerful and very shifting for me to just commit myself to go even deeper. And I remember last week I was walking to the grocery store and I saw on the back of a bus a billboard that says "Dig in, not out." And it was my cue to go inward, and I've been getting these nudges for a very long time to go within, to go in, and to really just seek my own answers within myself. So last week was very, very empowering for me. And as I was thinking about the content for this week, you'll find out if you read the blog post how I figured the content out for this week. And the content is expressing your story. And we talked about you're letting go of your struggle story in week 1. So what I want for you to do this week is to take the story that you wrote in week 1, which was about letting go of your struggle story. So we got rid of our struggle story and we wrote a new story. And if you didn't write a new story during week 1, go ahead and write one this week in week 7, because now you have more awareness and more clarity, and you've worked through a lot of your demons, a lot of your issues, and you have a little bit more understanding of what you want your new story to be. So this week is all about expressing your new story. And really take the time to know what that means to you. What does it mean to express your story? What story do I want to express to the world? Because we're all storytellers, and we all tell stories all day long, even if we're unaware or conscious of the stories we're telling. And are you telling yourself stories that are empowering, supporting, loving? And if you aren't, then you're not aligned and you're not owning your power, because you're looking for power, you're looking for belonging outside of you. So this week is all about expressing your story. And how you can do that is by understanding that everything happens for me, not to me. You're not a victim of your life. Stop living in victim consciousness. Go from victim consciousness to living in God consciousness. When we live in God consciousness, we own our light. We express our light, and we know that we're creative, infinite, loving beings who are loved. And I know for me, this was just a concept. Like, I'm an infinite, creative, loving, limitless being. I know that. I can conceptually know that. But to experientially know that, you have to go within. You have to still your mind. You have to go in the sacred space of stillness to really understand what this means to you. And this morning, when I was meditating, I had that moment where I could understand what it means to be a loved being, to be loved, to feel loved, to be loved just because I exist. And it was like an aha moment. I mean, I conceptually knew that I'm loved just because I exist, but to feel love just because I exist, it was miraculous, and it was just very warming and very grounding for me. And then through that whole insight, this insight came, everything happens for me, not to me. And when you understand that the universe always works for you, the universe will never work against you. The universe wants the best for you. The universe wants what you want for yourself. So what are you wanting? Are you wanting to live a disempowering victim consciousness, blaming circumstances, people, events for the things that are wrong in your life? If that's what you want, that's what the universe will reflect back to you. My camera cut off. I lost my train of thought. Okay, so what I was saying was that the universe wants what we want for ourselves. And usually we're not conscious of what we're creating in our lives, what we want for ourselves. So take a step back and ask yourself, what am I choosing over and over and over again? Therefore, the universe is reflecting that back to me in my life experiences. And journal this. I journal this, and I had a profound insight. And it was profound, like, why am I choosing to do things that are not serving me? Why am I choosing to play small? Why am I choosing to be a victim of my life rather than a warrior, a hero of my life? And it's my choice. No one else is telling me to live this way. No one else is forcing me to think this way. And why I choose over and over again to be a victim of my life, it makes no sense. It's not empowering. So ask yourself that question. What am I choosing over and over again? And how is that being reflected back to me in my life experiences? So the only thing that is stopping you from creating and writing and telling and expressing a new story is this victim consciousness mindset, heart set way that you live your life. When you can understand that everything happens for you, not to you, that the universe works for you, the universe wants what you want, the universe is rooting for you, the universe is here and listening to you, you can understand that it's okay for you to give yourself permission to live a new story, express a new story, and tell a new story that serves you, that fulfills you, that empowers you, that illuminates you. And when you do that, you are a being of light. And when you step into your light, you give other people the permission to step into their light. And the more people who step into their light, the bigger and the brighter that we can illuminate the world together. What does living in God consciousness feel like? It's trusting in yourself and trusting in the universe and knowing that peace is being in your power. Peace is not outside of you. Peace is within you. And when you step into your power, you step into your peace, and you step into a peace of being. And your mind will quiet down. Your ego will quiet down. The story you keep telling yourself will no longer feel relevant, because what is most important for you is to be at peace, to be at peace in your presence. And when you do that, you'll stop being a victim of your life. And when you can stop being a victim of your life, you can start being a warrior. You can start being a hero of your life and go on your own personal hero's journey and then live to tell about it. That's the beauty of it. And so you have the power to take yourself from this way of living in victim consciousness and transcend it and transform it into living in a way that is more empowering, more supporting, and more loving to you. And you do that by creating, writing, and living and expressing a new story. So what story will you choose to express? Who will you choose to express yourself as? And really, really understand that. And something that I have implemented into my life, not until do you know the why of why you're doing something, you'll never really understand, or you'll never fully comprehend what it is that you need to do. So really, really focus on why. Why am I doing this work? Why am I choosing to go on a journey of self-transformation and self-discovery and authentic expression? Why? Why am I choosing to do that? Figure out your why. When you know what your why is and you're solid and you're rooted in your why, the resistance won't mean anything. The fear won't mean anything. The doubt won't mean anything. The lack of belief, the lack of this, the lack of that, scarcity, anything won't mean anything, because your why is so much bigger. Your why is the reason why you keep pushing through. You keep going at it. Figure out your why. Figure out why you want to illuminate your life, why you want to step into your authentic expression, and then go do the work. And then understand that everything happens for me and not to me. And I am that powerful presence in my life, and I can make that choice to be who I want to be in this world and to live any story that I want to live. So what story will you express? That's this week's video. Please tell me in the comments below what your biggest insight, aha moment has been so far that you've been working on this project. And I want to wish you a miraculous, beautiful, blessed day. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.